And, well, okay, goodbye Ben's brain. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be going over the all-new Tesla Model X Plaid. First and foremost, though, a huge shout out and thank you to the Jody Wilkinson Acura here in Salt Lake City, Utah for giving me some time with this Model X. I'm going to include a link to their inventory in the description down below where you can check out this Model X. It is available for sale right now. They also sell the new Acura product with no markup over MSRP, so if you want a great deal on a new Acura, definitely check them out as well. And as always, on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. So, going over the Frunk with the Model X, you guys can see, well, we've got these Tesla bags. I guess one of them is empty. Oh, this one's still got some stuff in it, so I guess we will check that out. Just toolkit stuff with it. I don't know. I'm always curious to see what is in vehicles. But anyways, definitely practical, that is for sure. And if you guys are wondering, other than that, it's a Frunk. So before we go over the front end, let's quickly get into the performance specs. So we have 1,020 horsepower. It's a tri-electric motor setup, and we have 333 miles of electric driving range. I think this is the first time I've seen a Model X in this red color. Usually they're all like white or black. Anyways, we have the signature Model X headlights here, as you guys can see. Definitely unique with the daytime running lights and the LED headlamps. And then notice here with the fog light down below, we've got our floating Tesla logo there. And then obviously everything is pretty much just cut off because, well, don't have an engine you need to feed a bunch of airflow to. Parking sensors here on the front end. And I actually really like this in red. I think it's got a pretty cool look. Now, coming around the side here, I've got two 55mm tires wrapped on 20-inch wheels in the front, and then two 75mm tires wrapped on 20-inch wheels in the back. And as you guys can see from a design perspective, pretty simplistic. That's kind of what Tesla is all about, is simplicity. And look how big the brake rotors are. Again, you guys got to remember 20-inch wheels, and that pretty much fills up the entire wheel, which is important with how much power and the rate of acceleration that this has. Anyways, notice here with the plastic molding for the fender flare, and then you have your little camera there on the side, and you can see all along the side with the plastic molding as well. And if we take a few steps back, here's your full side view, which is pretty cool because, you know, again, everything is all smoothed out. Now, here's a key fob for the Model X. Basic functions is you've got like the side button to open up the Falcon doors, and then you've got the lock and unlock function built into the top. So you basically tap it once to lock it, tap it twice to unlock it, and then you have the opening there for the trunk area. But we also have a traditional button here in the back to pop the trunk. So you can just press that and then boom, it'll pop right open. And then notice here with the storage space down below, definitely adds to the practicality. I mean, this is just phenomenal compared to most other third row SUVs. And yeah, other than that, pretty simplistic. You got a button here at the top, press that, and well, pops it right back down. Now, finishing things up with the rest of the rear, you guys can see we've got our spoiler here on the back with the Model X Plaid. And then notice here with the taillights, and then you got the Tesla logo here in the center, and then, well, another Tesla logo above that. Yes, you've got the Plaid logo from Spaceballs, which is hilarious. Parking sensors on the bottom, and again, that simplistic design continues. Okay, let's hope I get this right the first time. So I should just be able to press it. What a baller move. Anyways, let's pop in here. So you guys can see these seats with the Model X here in the second row, and actually popping in. Look at that. Well, of course, like, I have unlimited headroom, so if I press this button right here, that should close the... That's such a weird feeling. That is such a weird feeling having the Falcon door come down on you. Anyways, notice the carbon fiber trim here. You've got some nice padding here with some stitching right there as well. So overall, like, material use back here is great. As for the third row, it's got some cup holders. The seats look nice. Again, material use throughout is actually pretty nice. Legroom, though, looks pretty cramped in that third row. I will say that. And look at the little screen we get here. Let me turn it on quickly, and then you guys can see that whole functionality. So I guess I'll have to... Is it gonna do the other door? Oh, it just does this door. That's weird. It looks like it would do both, but it just does this side. Fancy. Don't worry, we'll go over that screen in the rear in just a moment, but you guys can see the material use here on the front door panel. Again, pretty solid. Got your window controls. Just a quick look at the mirror itself, and again, more of that carbon fiber trim. And here's the front seat. Definitely interesting in terms of the appearance. And then you guys can see here's the adjustments on the side of the seat. Pedal layout down below. And then look at the carbon fiber there, and then again the material use in the dash. And popping in here, I think the door will close when I press the brake. That's so freaky. And now everything is on. Well, since everything's on, we have the screen, which, don't worry, I flipped the camera the other way so you guys can kind of see the screen. But basically, the gist of it is it controls like the climate controls, radio, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there's a screen in the back. So just like the Model S Plaid, you guys can see we have the yoke steering wheel with very minimalist controls on it. You've got the dials that control different functions, and then, yeah, we've got the turn signal indicator here on the steering wheel itself, which is definitely interesting. And yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward to use. We also have the digital gauge cluster here, which you guys can see we only have 104 miles of range, 106 degrees outside. Wow. Apparently supercharging is unavailable with this. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool with that little digital gauge cluster. And if we pop from that to the infotainment system, first off, we're gonna go to pedals and steering. So you guys can see the different drive modes. We have our sport and then we have our plaid mode as well. Got comfort, standard, and sport for the steering as well. I imagine most people probably drive it in chill, or sorry, not chill, but sport mode most of the time. And then you guys can see here with the suspension, it shows you everything with this whole setup. It's just so cool, the information you can see here. And then also with the autopilot as well, which it feels so weird, like seeing this drive itself with the yoke. I mean, that's just, yeah, definitely strange overall. And yeah, you guys can see there's a bunch of other stuff you can go through. Now, something that's interesting with the plaids, notice that it actually like went into the circle because I have my seatbelt on. This is how you actually get into gear, which is, yeah, I mean, kind of interesting. And then when you want to go into park, you just press that. But you guys probably noticed, so when I go into drive, for example, just shows that it's going forward, nothing crazy. But when I pop it into reverse, we have the whole camera system pop up, and it's actually really good. Trajectory lines there for the steering wheel, and it shows a bunch of different angles on the Model X, so I think they did a great job with that. I accidentally hovered my hand over the horn and it pressed it. Whoops! Anyways, if we put it back into park, you guys probably noticed when I press the turn signal that a camera pops up. So it's got a little camera view with that as well. And then notice we can open up the frunk and the trunk. By the way, the frunk is so difficult to close on Model X's. It's just, yeah, and then also with the Falcon doors as well. That's for the vehicle tab again, and then the climate control system. So notice we can direct the airflow wherever we want, which is pretty cool. I love how it has like a little diagram, so it shows you exactly where it is going, which is definitely fun. I wonder what the seats, I'm guessing that, oh yeah, we got air conditioned seat function too. That's pretty cool. Oh, it says cool on it. So I probably just look really stupid on camera saying that. This is like my last video of the day, so we're surviving at this point, people. But anyways, everything's in the infotainment system. It's pretty easy to use, and I like the navigation screen. It's like super high resolution. Look, we can even see the cars in the lot. That's scary. It's like, you are here. That's so interesting. We have this whole storage area, and then this is where you tap like the key card, basically, if you have the little credit card thing instead of the regular key. Notice the carbon fiber thing here. That's interesting that just, oh, okay. It had like a, that's weird. It's got like 2 stop points, and then you have another. Wow. There's lots of trays, lots of storage stuff happening here. You got the cup holders, and then notice more carbon fiber here, and then pretty normal center console, except it's magnetic. That's interesting. And then you guys can see here with the dash with the carbon fiber, and then also look at the leather trim here on top as well, and then you can see how it all connects together. The design on this is actually pretty solid, and then with the Model X you have like this strange glass front windshield thing. You got the camera here for the interior. Notice the sun visor, like look at this thing. It's so strange looking and like awkward, and yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna put that back into place so that we don't have to worry about it, but it's just interesting. And yeah, I like the glass there on the Falcon doors too. That looks pretty cool. Definitely like it's definitely an experience. Now, if you want the most up-to-date pricing on this Model X Plaid, check out Jody Wilkinson Acura's website in the description down below. Let's drive it. And I'm probably gonna get sick because this thing's fast. So let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood, both of the mirrors, throughout the rest of the rear, and slidey forward. Let's set off. So we are starting off in the chill mode, and sorry about, I guess, the quality of today's review. I've been filming outside in 100-degree+ weather all day, and well, my brain is roasted. I forgot the turn signal. I was looking for a stock there. Definitely weird that there is not a stock, but I'm sure you get used to it. And I guess this is a solid way to end the day because this is such a crazy vehicle. Now, something that's crazy is, look, this is the chill mode. I'm gonna prepare my head so I don't get like... That's the chill mode, which is like your quote unquote slow acceleration, and it's still ridiculously fast. Sorry, let me adjust the GoPro a little bit there. Okay, still ridiculously fast. So yeah, and then you got sport, which that's just getting into the throttle a little bit. It's crazy. I'll do like a sport acceleration here, and I'm probably gonna be like brain gone after it. Just giving you guys a warning in advance, because this vehicle just makes you feel like the blood leaves your face and goes to the back of your head. Like, it is that crazy. Okay, so here's the sport mode, which is very quick. Now we'll pop into plaid mode. There's the drag strip mode, but you have to do like the whole warm-up thing and everything, which probably wouldn't take that long because it's over 100 degrees. But yeah, we don't exactly have an area where I can just launch this in a, I guess, drag strip type setting. And other than that, seat comfort's actually good. The air conditioned seat function feels very nice with this very hot weather. And, well, okay, goodbye Ben's brain. Ah! Every time. I've reviewed quite a few plaids at this point, and here's my recommendation. So first off, give your passenger a warning, because just flooring it in this is not nice to your passenger. It is painful. Like, seriously, like the blood goes from your face to the back of your head, and it gives you like neck whiplash if you just aren't prepared for the acceleration. Okay, other things, like how you sit in a roller coaster is how you sit in this. So like head all the way back against the headrest, and like then the acceleration will be slightly more manageable. That being said, this is such overkill. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that Tesla made this, but like this level of acceleration is like, it's so unnecessary. It is so unnecessary. Like, there's very few places that you can actually like just use it for it to actually make sense. Yeah, like entering on the highway, it kind of makes sense. But even there, it still just gets up so fast. Also, the steering wheel is so annoying. I'm just gonna say it, it's annoying. Here's like partial throttle. Like, again, even partial throttle in the plaid mode, it's just like bloop, up to speed. I love that this vehicle exists. I just like, if I was in the market for a Model X, I would get the base model, because like the base model is still ridiculously fast because it's an electric vehicle. But I understand that people are gonna get the plaid because it's the plaid, and they want to flex on everyone that they have a 0 to 60 with an SUV that is faster than most supercars. But yeah, I mean, it's just, this thing is so unnecessary. It is so unnecessarily fast. I mean, we'll get one more acceleration here. Okay, well, there's the plaid. I feel like this is the vehicle that like we're gonna see like stuff in the near future. I'm like people have already crashed a lot of the Model S's, but like of people like passing out from the acceleration. Like it's crazy. Yeah, but something I do want to mention is this also shows me that the build quality with Tesla has actually improved quite a bit, because I didn't notice any like ugly panel gaps on this. Like this particular Model X looks really good. Interior and exterior fit and finish is really solid. Like, it seems like everything is very well put together. So it does look like Tesla's build quality is definitely improving quite a bit. I guess the other thing is like, make sure you, oh, I don't know why I just pressed the microphone button. Let's press it again. Oh, is it going away? No, it's not going away. Make sure that you reserve a little bit of money for a different steering wheel, because like, I understand that you could get used to this yoke thing over time, but like it's so annoying. Like, just, it's fine when you're just driving on the road for the most part, but like trying to park, like you guys can see, it's like I look like an idiot, but it's like, it's because the wheel just feels so awkward. That's the Model X Plaid. If you guys want this one that's in a really cool color, and also the color matches on the screen, check out the Jody Wilkinson Acura's website in the description down below. I'll see you guys. That's gonna sum things up for our video on this Tesla Model X Plaid. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Jody Wilkinson Acura here in Salt Lake City, Utah for giving me some time with this Model X. Check out them, try in the description down below. I'll see you guys.